Yo, everybody, it's the best man this side of Morio, Joshu here with the only podcast worth listening to, the Joshu Podcast. I don't really have a better name for it, and why not be named after me when it's all about me? This is the very first episode of my podcast, and I have plenty to talk about. The first thing I need to talk about is Yasuho. She's always my number one priority. She's the most important person in the world to me, besides, obviously, my family sometimes. Looking good, obviously, in order to be attractive, and being able to do what I want when I want. She's the love of my life, even if she doesn't reciprocate it. She's too good to pass up on, and I hope one day I can make her mine. Moving on from the most perfect woman in the world, I have a lot to talk about with my family. First off, I would like to publicly state that Hato, if you are listening to this somehow, no, the milk I drank was not spoiled and tasted delicious despite being one day over the Best Buy date. She obviously hasn't had any good milk since she was breastfed, so I don't trust any of your opinions on milk ever. Next up on this list I made up this morning is Dia stealing all of the goddamn cereal. Why does she need to eat cereal? Can't she have someone else's food that isn't mine, you fucking fat bitch? We have plenty of food, so her taking mine is bullshit. Sometimes I wish I was the only child, so I wouldn't have to deal with all this sibling stuff. Another thing I would like to address is the fact that I killed one of Jobin's beetles yesterday. I know it seems like damning evidence the fact that I'm speaking about it publicly, but it's okay. It's not like he listens to the podcast anyways, right? I was walking out of my bedroom and I just happened to step on it. It wasn't my fault that the insect was out of its cage. You just can't let bugs roam the place when human beings walk around all the damn time and expect a bug to survive. It's just plain ludicrous. I do think those bugs are interesting despite the fact that I just decimated one yesterday. Seeing them fight is such a bizarre experience. But enough about that. I have some other things besides bugs to talk about. I heard this story once about some savior guy going to America and having his corpse spread out across the country. What was so good about America that Japan didn't have at the time? But it's not like I believe he was some sort of messiah anyways. I don't think those type of people even exist. I just think he would have had a better time coming to Japan, that's all. Last but not least, let's talk about Josuke, better known by me as Gappy. I worry about whether or not I can take him in a fight with stands at times, but then I remember that I'm Joshu Gushkuta. I don't take shit from anybody. I do think I would try to punch him in the face, but one of his teeth would get lodged into my hand, and I'd rather not carry that scar for the rest of my life. I don't think the ladies would find that attractive, and I don't want to scare away the ladies now, do I? And when I mean ladies, I mean Yasuho. She probably wouldn't want me to get Gappy's teeth stuck into my skin and have her complain about it to me all day long. I wouldn't want to upset her over something so trivial. Anyways, I think that's all I have on my mind right now. I think I'm supposed to have some sort of goodbye message, but I'm not good with those, so just wait until the next episode, and we'll see if I find someone worthy enough to join me on the podcast. Alright, bye-bye!